Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Xbox Simulation Gaming Series. Today we're checking again on the road truck simulator game after the second patch went through and we now have mirrors. So the first thing I notice here is this warning message. Please note that activating the mirrors has great influence on the performance. Activate at your own risk. Okay, this is a bummer. I thought that eventually those mirrors will be completely fixed and we will have mirrors similarly to Truck Driver and Bus Simulator. I guess that's not going to be the case. Yeah, like in other games, you can put the mirror on your screen. You get to choose if you want only one of them, left or right. If you want it only when you're in cabin or when you're outside view. Here, you don't get to choose any of that. You can only turn on the mirrors that are actually on the truck. So that's a bit disappointing. I really hope this eventually gets fixed or sorted out. It is pretty important for driving simulator to have mirrors. I've also seen some pictures and videos of some really foggy mirrors, so let's check her out and see how they look here. Oh, those look pretty good actually. I don't see any fog. That's I mean, it is at night, but it looks pretty clear. This is not as easy in the dark as it is during the day. Perhaps I should have turned on the lights before dealing with the tachograph. Let's see if that makes any difference. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. Looks like I've already set it up properly. Now, since we cannot have mirrors on the screen, we can adjust the seat. So this seat goes so far back that you can see both mirrors at the same time. So this is what I'm going to try to do here. This is not ideal. I would really prefer to have mirrors on the screen and not look at the mirrors on the truck. Also, it would be very nice to have a button where you can press and just peek left or right so you can look for traffic. That might help with looking at the mirror as well. But at the moment we don't have that either. And all other games actually do have that. Even Truck Driver, Bus Simulator has from the beginning. Truck Driver didn't have it at the start. I remember this was one of the complaints when Truck Driver started. But they brought it on pretty early. Looks like we can see both mirrors right now. Okay, let's drive a bit just to see how it drives. Now again, this is on Xbox, and Xbox does not have wheel support yet, steering wheel. So I'm driving using the controller, and I find it very annoying. But look at those mirrors, they're so clear. Now I'm starting to see some fog. Okay, let's see what happens. Why is the sky so orange? And here is where we need peek left and right. Now to look left and right to look for traffic, I have to actually use the controller to move my head, and I didn't even see this guy coming. Like it doesn't center back to where it was, for example. So it's really inconvenient. Truck Driver uses the D-pad for that, and left once is left turning signal. If you do it twice with holding the second time, that will pick left, or same thing with the right. And down was the engine, so I find that a little bit confusing as well, because many times it would shut my engine off while I'm trying to peek left and right. But it's better than nothing. Okay, I'm not 100% sure where I want to go here. Let's see. This guy's gonna let me in. It's red, but anyways. Okay, let's turn right here. Alright, but it's pretty dark here now. I thought I already turned on the lights. I guess it's not enough. So let's see. Let's see what else we need to do here. Okay, there we go. So this second time is the lights. I'm gonna leave it on high beams though. Like in these games, I always drive on high beams. You don't have to worry about blinding people. So anyways, back to picking left and right. On Bus Simulator, for example, they let you pick your own buttons for what you want to use them in the game. So you can set it up the way you want. I did set up my paddle shifters for picking left and right, which makes it pretty easy. So you can hold the paddle shifter while turning, and left would be picking left, right would be just looking right, and it's very easy. Now hopefully we get something like that here in this game eventually. And I'm already noticing the really foggy mirrors, and this orange sky is weird. Also, it looks like the back of the truck is shaking. It's almost like it's a trailer, but it's not a trailer. This is a short haul truck. Like, I didn't attach any trailer to it. Yeah, those mirrors need more work, but it's not horrible. The way I look at it right now, as long as steering wheel is working, I think I would play this game, and I would find it fun to play. So hopefully next patch goes through as soon as possible, and then hopefully we have steering wheel and maybe working better than those mirrors. Hopefully. And at this time I'm gonna start a career in this game. Up until then, I mean, I don't find it fun trying to drive the truck with this controller, so I'll pass on it for now. But I was following the signs here, and we're heading towards Dortmund right now, so let's see where this takes us. The steering is way better right now. Like, if you've seen the previous episode, I set up for the first two settings on 10, and then damping is at 0. I find it a lot easier this way. Is this guy gonna pass me or what? I find this traffic moving way too slowly. The cars, I mean, for an Autobahn. On the real Autobahn, those guys have no speed limits, and they would be flying past me. But I guess if they were flying past me, I wouldn't be able to see them in the mirrors. Did you see this guy slam on his brakes just to let this truck in? Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't behind him. But that happens in both Truck Driver and Bus Simulator. I guess this is one of the ways to make the game a little more challenging. People brake checking you. So these orange skies continue to look very, very weird. I mean, yeah, I guess that's not that important. Who cares about the sky as long as the game is working properly? Mirrors need to be worked on. We need steering wheel right now, and also I'm gonna get this guy off. Also the AI. Yeah, the AI definitely needs some work on, and also obviously the bugs in the game. I haven't really seen any, probably because I'm not actually playing the game. I'm just going for just short drives to just check it out just to see if anything is working at this point, or what is working actually. And unfortunately at this point I can only say yes, the game is getting better, but very, very slowly at snail's pace. I don't want to be discouraged. I still hope this game will work properly eventually. I really hope we get even more trucking games in Xbox, but for now, this game is very far from perfect. And it's definitely not good enough for me to even try playing it. It's not fun playing, let's just put it this way. A like and subscribe would be very much appreciated. And don't forget the notification button that will notify you anytime we upload awesome videos like this one. So here it is, mirrors, foggy mirrors, not working great, but working at least, nonetheless, better than nothing. Hopefully next week patch 3 goes through and then we get steering wheel. I really hope for that. I think this will make a huge difference for all Xbox players. Someone is about to finally pass us. Let's see how it looks in the mirror. I mean, it's okay. I don't see them go far, but I guess they're not going too fast. What's wrong with this guy on the right? Look at him. What is he doing? This is weird. Let's just put it this way. He keeps going. Okay, that's not so bad. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that on Truck Driver as well. So I mean, that's only even the guy who's passing me right now is doing that. Look at him. Okay, so he stopped right when he was next to me. As soon as he passed me, he continued zigzagging. Anyways, that's not much of a problem. What we need is a steering wheel, properly working mirrors, and possibly ones that you can put on the screen versus looking at truck mirrors. And AI that's not trying to murder you. That's all this game needs right now. Here's what's coming up. So the next patch will not be patch 3, but will be patch 2.5 and will be released midweek this coming week. And it will fix the mirrors. So this is the main thing. It will fix a few other things. No steering support for Xbox yet, but mirrors should be much better than what you see right now. After that, they're gonna release patch 3, which should give us possibly steering wheel support for Xbox One. But they are also looking to split the patches 3.0 and 3.1. That would also include some other things like customization of your trucks. You can put the logo of your company on the truck. So there are quite a few changes coming up for the game, and honestly, it looks like eventually it will be a really, really good game. It's still very far from that, but I'm hoping that if not next week, the week after, we will have steering wheel support, and for me at least, the game will be playable. I wouldn't play it the way it is right now. There's no word of having on-screen mirrors. As I said before, most driving simulators have that as an option. I really hope they look into this eventually. But at this point, they are only going to just get rid of the fog from the mirrors, and you will be able to see a little further away in the mirrors. And I'm about to wrap it up for today. Just looking for a place to pull over and park the truck here. Thank you very much for spending the time. I hope I'll see you in our next episode. Definitely next Sunday I will put up another video for on the road with all the updates. We are supposed to have at least a 2.5 patch this week, so by the end of this week we are supposed to have better mirrors at the very least. So I'll have this update by Sunday. Okay, and I think I'll pull over here. This looks like a nice spot. So this is it for today. Thank you very much again. See you next week. Goodbye.